Well, we've talked about homes quite a bit this hour. We're going to talk more about the garden. We have John Rosenfeld from Johnny's Garden here, and he's going to let us know how to prepare your landscaping, get your lawn all ready for the long winter's nap, and also snow removal preparation. And we saw a little dusting on the mountain. Did you see any coming in or just rain?
No, mostly rain. The clouds covering the tops, but it'll be there in the morning when
I know. So we need to really start getting our lawn in order, and you can see the leaves are starting to fall off the trees, kind of in full force, especially with the wind and the weather that we're going to be getting.
Yeah, I think all the leaves are going to come down this weekend, so it's going to be real important to get those raked up. And there are a couple key things you can do to prepare your lawn for this winter so that it emerges next spring really nice and healthy.
Yeah, it really is. The prevention now can really be the pound of cure you're going to need in the spring. And I think raking, it's good exercise. You get that sense of accomplishment. You can see your progress.
Right, yeah. Raking's a great way to prepare, and so is aerating the lawn's a real good way to prepare that lawn to go through the winter.
Do you need a special device? I know golf courses have the aeration machine. How would you
aerate?
Yep,
a core aerating machine. You can either rent one or you can call your landscaper and have them come on over and
okay, they can do that for you.
Do it for you, yeah.
And then fertilizer, a good fertilizer over the winter?
Good fertilizer. There are specific fertilizers that are winterizer fertilizers so that they're higher in potassium and phosphorus so that they help root growth, which is what's going on in the plant right now.
Yep.
So it'll help emerge green in the spring.
Okay, yeah, and how nice to have that beautiful green lawn when you start again. And then one thing I didn't know about is you have listed here fabric to capture cinders. Tell us about that.
Anybody who lives along roadways, especially around curves, the cinders that they put down on the road get plowed off onto the road, and then in the springtime when it melts, they all get into the lawn and they're almost impossible to get out without spending hours and hours and hours raking. So you can put some landscape fabric down to capture those cinders so that in the springtime you just fold them back and do a little bit of raking, and then you're good to go for the spring.
Oh, what a great easy fix.
Great way to protect it, you bet.
Okay, and now is the time probably to get that laid down, and then when the snow plows start getting all that junk off on the road into your yard, you won't have to worry about it as much.
Exactly.
Okay, now when snow does come, we want to make sure that whether you're snow plowing yourself or you have a landscaping company coming in to snow plow for you, you have things marked.
Yeah, it's really important to mark things that you may need access to and things for your own safety, especially gas meters and electric meters. Really important to do that. Also, you're going to want to make sure you mark with a 6-foot tall stake. You're going to want to mark your septic tank if you have a septic system and the edges of your septic field so that when you plow off into the grass, you don't sink through those things. Or if you need to find them in the middle of the winter, if there's an emergency, it's nice to have them marked.
And then what about the sprinklers? I mean, hopefully your plow isn't going that far into your grass, but making sure those are safe too.
That's right. A lot of sprinklers are placed right along the edges of driveways, so it's important to stake those, but also be sure coordinate with your snowplow driver so that you do allow for areas where you can store snow, because you want to be able to determine where that stores, it gets stored.
And hopefully you'll need a big place to store the snow because we're going to have a big winter, right?
Right. Exactly.
According to the Farmer's Almanac, right?
Another big one.
Okay, well, Johnny, thanks so much for coming in today. So a few more tips on preparing your landscaping, your lawn for the winter. Also, snow removal preparation. If you have any questions, give the folks at Johnny's Garden a call, 827-9200, or on the web, johnnysgarden.com. We'll be back.